I think I'm just falling apart. That's what I'm doing. I'm falling apart. So anyways, I got a artist. I threw the box out already. To print out my graphic for this month for Letters from Mama Jean. I ordered this. It's for inkjet, but it's white, and then on the other side it's cream color. You don't print on the cream colored side. You're supposed to print on the white side. It is a wee bit expensive. There wasn't too many in a pack, but if I had 200 people, I wouldn't be doing this. Just saying. But I do have a few people. And so in doing this, it was, a treat because I wanted to try the graphic and the quality when it printed out. Okay, after all my bitching about the Brother printer, it printed really well. And I think that's because the fight I had with it last week and reprogram, like having to bring it back down to stock and then connect it all back again and stuff like that. And it just, I don't know, something happened. It's like it had an epiphany and it went, ha ha. Don't mind my finger right now. That's another story with my finger. But the quality of it, and now it's canvas. So it's ink paper on canvas. And so the print that everybody's going to get is a canvas print this month. And next month, I'm going to go back to the watercolor, and because I already have a theme for the picture I'm doing for the watercolor and do that. It's just, I wanted my little gnomes on there. And I named them Nobert and, oh my God, Nobert, and I can't remember what her name was. I had a real good name, and Steve and I were cracking up laughing last night about it. But so having the two gnomes on there, if I remember, I'll tell you. And doing that. So we have that. I have basically everything together. I just have to do the letter. I have the outline of my letter and everything ready to go. I'm going to do it in Canva because I want to add a little cutesy little things on there. And then I'm going to do one for the astrology. So I have to do them in smaller than an 8.5 by 11 and bigger than a 5 by 7. So I'll figure that out. But it's where, because I want it to fit nicely into the envelope and then do the envelope. I did a few extra stickers on my little gnome, so I'm going to put the little gnome stickers on the outside. And this is where, I know the gnome just came in and took over the whole back to school thing. And it's fun. I love it. I am going down a little rabbit hole on stationery and making homemade stationery. Some of this stuff I wish I would have known when I had MJ's Creation Supplies. And that was a scrapbooking store that I owned many moons ago. And just getting into the scrapbooking, and I was trying to put things together, like scrapbooking packages for people, like ready to go packages. And it just didn't go over well as what I wanted, and the complications that had happened with that store. But my ideas of things to make, now back then, to make your own stickers and everything else, Cricut was just coming out. Cricut was the new thing. So people were just discovering what they can do and what they can create. And so from Cricut came other like cutters and stuff like that, like Silhouette. And I think there's another one out there as well for people to use. And the advancement. Now the advancements that have come forward in creating a lot of handcrafted items is absolutely phenomenal. And it's not using AI. AI can be a guide, but it's using different graphics and different designs and putting them together. I'm actually looking at a graphics from a museum for creating paper and my own back of paper, and it's copyright free. And it's just, some of the stuff is just, you wouldn't be able to do this years ago, but you can now. And I think that is beautiful. And if we're able to do that, to create these things, to share them with others, to create a business, I think that's absolutely fabulous. And to have that tangible thing, to have something that is like, wow, even creating washi tape and doing things like that, or creating where you can create a background where other creators can purchase it so that they can use it on water bottles, or they can use it for making their own for iPhone cases and things like that. It's endless on what you can do and what you can create. And I feel like, well, I got the time right now, and a lot of it doesn't cost a lot of money. Like, yes, this cost a wee bit of money, but I'm not doing that again. But the quality, I hope everybody appreciates it, right? But getting things like, for me, it would be getting the Epson printer and investing in a cutter, whether it's Silhouette or Cricut. I want to get one that is sustainable and one that you can utilize in doing many different types of printing or cutting and things along that line, you know. So I am sort of still pulled towards the Silhouette, and it's just something about I guess it's the subscription or something with it, and having to, if you want to add something, then you got to pay for it. It's just like what I was talking about yesterday. You got to pay for every little thing, you know, and I think that's going to backfire for a lot of companies, because people are getting tired of, well, fuck, I got to pay for this and then I got to pay for that, and I just want to do that. So someone's going to figure out something to go around all of this. I feel they are, especially with the innovation of AI coming in and helping people to, you know, it's just like, why am I paying to warm my seat? Like a subscription to in my car so that in the wintertime my seat's warm. Yes, I know it's nice. I love heated seats and I love a heated steering wheel. But are we just throwing money out to the wind when we're doing a lot of these things? That's the next thing. So coming back to connection, coming back to bringing back connection. I think, you know, when you look at a lot of things that are coming out and trying to grab your money in some way, like a subscription here. I mean, I shouldn't say anything because I want you to subscribe and buy my letters from Mama G. I want you to subscribe to the moon readings, you know, because I want to give you something each and every month, right? And I feel it's something that is nice and a connection. So there's just other things I think that, you know, if they're of high importance to you, definitely. And that's the whole thing, is looking at not to just do things whimsically, but to do things in a way that really get you to think, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Is this really something I need? And I think that goes to my $5 experiment too, which for my Patreon, it's sitting there. I think I have one subscriber. God bless her. Just God bless her. But it's looking at what you are truly wanting to invest in. What are you truly wanting to do, and how you are wanting to create, whatever that is. And we're coming to this full moon. And this full moon is a pretty powerful moon. And my God, I'm not good with I have to look it up, but it's sitting on a fixed star. And this fixed star is the star of world leaders. And the eclipse is something that you can't see fully. And it is a full lunar eclipse, and the energy that comes in it. And we're seeing things like, if you look at where the eclipse have hit in other places, what has happened afterwards. And that's the whole thing, is that you look at what arrives, you know, what came afterwards. I mean, we're seeing floods and craziness that's happening down in Texas where things happen. We're seeing things where, you know, when it was in Wuhan. And this is also revealing what the solar eclipse was offering us, was showing us, right? And now that we are in Virgo season, Virgo, this is where we're going to find that, yeah, we want to get things organized. We want to get things done. We want to start doing stuff. We want to start doing whatever it is, right? So I just feel, especially with this full moon that's coming up, and this full moon is a very powerful energy of transformation and change. It's an energy that is really going to have you look in your own life on being the leader in your life, and what parts of that are going to go away, right? They are no longer in alignment. So we are heading into very changing energies, and the energies are for the fall. And I think through what I've done are the intensities, but to me, I'm looking at these intensities and of getting us to really stand in our truth, right? You know, when people ask you what you believe in, When people ask you, is this, is this true? And you just don't know that's true. Like, it is absolutely true. I know this is the truth, right? And not waver, well, maybe, somewhat, I don't know, kind of thing. It's like, no, I know this is the truth. I know this is the way. And feeling it within your heart, whether that has to do with stepping in the alignment with Jesus, whether it's stepping into an alignment with whatever, right? But I feel it's more on a spiritual sense. That's why I brought in the big guns and I brought Jesus in. It's putting him in a place where, yeah, you know what? He had it right. Go figure. He wanted to bring in the peace. He wanted to bring in the love. He wanted to bring in the connection, the community, what we needed to do to build on it. And the thing is that I always look at is with what was being done and what he was wanting to create and did create, so many people don't want it, right? They want you to be filled with other things that get you disconnected, get you, well, no, I need this one and I need this over here and I need that over there. And so again, we're going back to saying, what are you putting your energy in? Where are you putting that substance within you? Where are you putting it in? And I've been through many, like the pagan groups and everything else, but I find that everything there too want it to be something, for some of them, not all of them. It's kind of like a quick fix. I want this fixed. But when we go in and we start connecting with the truth of the divine and we're connecting it, well, we look at, well, that's not important to me over there. What's important to me, yeah, I'm going to get letters from Mama G because I like that connection. Yeah, I want to get a moon reading because I like that connection. I like to have that universal connection, that connection with oneself. I want to connect with that, maybe that reader or that something over here because that's what I want to connect with. I mean, on Patreon, the only Patreon that I'm a part of is Chateau Diaries. Why? Because she connects with joy. She connects with love. She always brings in a positive energy in amongst things that could go crazy and chaotic. And I love that because that's what I would love to do within my own life. She's definitely a Leo. She's got that energy of the Leo. I'm the Scorpio, so I can get a little dark. I try, but it can get a little dark, just saying. But I want to bring in that brightness. So I think for today, I want you guys and this week is start looking at what do you want to start creating in your life. Start really looking at the truth of what it is that you want to have and hold and go forward with. And yeah, and just know that, yeah, things are going to get a little bonkers. Things are going to get a little, ooh, but that's okay. Allow it and move forward from it. So don't take it, just take it one day at a time. So on that note, I'm going to send you guys out so much love. And if you want to join me, Letters from Mama G, please. I'd love to have you being a part of my snail journey. And it is a snail journey because it's not a fast journey. This is a slow journey. So if you're wanting to be a part of it, if you wanting to join me, and as I'm going to start creating other things. So I want to have a few things starting to be created and looking at what markets to go into, but I want to have the product to put in the market. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, one day at a time. Have a blessed one. And I look forward to this afternoon and seeing everybody at my picnic in the backyard. So it should be fun. Potato salad's done, chicken's done, and then you have a choice between hamburgers and hot dogs. We have a watermelon and other, fabulous things for people that are coming in. And so thank you for all your support. Thank you for everyone who's out there who takes the time just to be a part of my community. Have a blessed one, everybody. Bye-bye.